Dude, are you ready? Week 7.
Best show ever.
Best show ever, buddy. Let's get going on this. Dude! Yes! We are back!
We are back, buddy.
We are
Week
back!
7.
How does it go this fast?
Oh, man.
It just does every time we get out here. And from week 1, I'm going, how's it going? It's going so fast.
I know we're so excited it's back, and now we're week 7.
I know. It is crazy. It's crazy how fast it goes.
I got to tell you that I feel like, while it is going fast, I feel like we're like just slogging through mud. Like, I don't know what it is.
All right. Give me one word or like a phrase that would describe the season so far.
Like average.
Average?
I mean, really, that's my gut. Like, I mean, honestly, when it feels like I've heard talk about like parity in the league, and there's always been any given Sunday, right?
That's right.
Right. But this year,
this is even wilder, man.
So far, right now, I mean, it just feels like all of the 3-3s, outside of the Bills and the Chiefs, and I'll give it to the Eagles.
There is like the cream, and then everything else is just like below.
But I will tell you this.
Yeah, what's that?
It is week 7.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing about week 7.
What's that?
Now we know
everything.
We know everything we need to know. I probably won't get a game wrong this week. Honestly, I know.
I like that.
So
I like that a lot. I hope I do that too.
I tell you, it's a serious handicap.
It is a serious handicap. Okay,
what do we got?
You've got Carl, you've got Doug, you got Frankfurt
Let's
Sports.
go.
It is the Week 7 show, dude. Okay, let's go. Let's get right into the record.
Let's go.
Let's get going. I'm fired up.
Listen, we got Doug with his enthusiasm. You've got Carl with his dour realism. Just bringing everybody down with my average NFL.
Even Igor's giving us some love these days
was
too.
the Buffalo Kansas City game? Was that like I don't know. I felt I was not enthralled with it. I mean, maybe the expectation, the bar may have been set so high.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it.
I had to the entire playoffs last year may have set the bar so high.
It was just, you're right.
It was the greatest
Everyone
playoffs.
was over. Every game was
amazing.
an overtime.
It was amazing.
That's right. Okay.
But anyway.
All right, Week 7. We're Week 6.
I tell you what's hot right now is this Kool-Aid pick. Let's go Kool-Aid pick.
7. Okay.
No, Kool-Aid pick. Just start there. 4-2. The Kool-Aid pick. This is the first time watching the show.
That's right.
The Kool-Aid pick is the Fire and Brimm lock pick of the. It means lock it in. It's winning. It got off to a slow start. It's now 4-2. The Kool-Aid pick,
rolling.
buddy. Yeah, look for that. Watch for that in the show because when it comes up, it'll most likely. Doug will pick it. I will hate it. It'll win. That's usually how it goes.
Exactly, dude. You had a nice 7-7. In this season,
500.
8-8. 7-7, 500 is good.
Yeah, I need to bring a 12-4 week. I need to bring one of the big ones.
I have committed myself. This is going to be a monster week for me. Absolutely monster. I'm focused.
Okay,
as focused as I could be.
Right. We should have a lot of the same picks then. I'd imagine.
Lewis Bell went 7-7. Nice job,
from
Lewis.
Scotland. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely,
yep,
Lewis Bell from Scotland.
Yep.
Bring it on to Scotland. Okay, but there were a couple. Look at this. 11-3, Finding Debo, which I love that Finding Debo. 11-3, seriously, that is ridiculous.
Monster week.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Monster. Fantastic.
He's the only one that was double digits last week, and then but a bunch of 9-5.
Better than Carl. He's always he's right above me every week. I'm watching that guy.
I love that better than Carl. That is
watching that guy.
Bringing it on you, dude.
Yeah.
All right, Jail Guards is still leading the pack. 54-40. Are you kidding me? Dude, that is money.
Better than Carl. He's
better than Carl.
Right
yeah, he's right. You guys are.
So on the site, it still shows 47-47 because of that week 1 error, but that's all right. He's still above me.
Yeah, he still got you. Okay.
How about those 3-team parts? 2 out of 3 again.
Every time you get 2 out of 3.
So listen,
you nailed
the 2 out of 3 last week.
Yeah.
Doug profits.
Absolutely.
On his FanDuel picks. He puts money on 3 games. He hit 2, just like he said. He doubled up on the Kool-Aid pick. That was a nice profit you had last week.
Here's what we're going to do this week. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're
nice
going to
profit.
I'm going to put $5 on each of your 3-team parlays and on the Kool-Aid pick. And we're going to be right back into it. Hey, look at this. Ryan Rodgers, Jail Guards, Drew Lock, Nice job.
Jail Guards is having him a year.
He is having a heck of a year.
Jail Guards is
Absolutely.
having him a season. So
Absolutely.
Keep it up, buddy.
Absolutely.
Keep it up.
Okay.
Fantastic.
We've been talking about parity,
Yeah,
right?
parity,
So let's look at real quick. I want to look at the conferences.
Mediocrity.
Mediocrity.
The
Look at
games
this.
haven't even been great.
In the
trying to think, what's
AFC.
the best game you've seen so far? Just what's the best, like the game you watched and you walked away like, wow, what a great game.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I don't think there's been
There
one.
isn't necessarily one game that on Monday morning, God, I got to talk about it.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
mean,
talk to somebody about it. I have to agree with you on that. That is...
I haven't watched all the Vikings games though. They are pretty good. You know,
Don't do it. Don't start
they're
there.
pretty good.
Don't start there. You know,
learn
the
the skull
Vikings...
chant. 'Cause I'm gonna do that next week.
They're like the fake, amusement park Viking. It's not real. Or,
I don't
one of the
know.
amusement park characters.
I'm starting to drink
no.
that purple Kool-Aid. I am. I'm liking the Vikings. I'm gonna be.
No.
Yeah.
Their steel is not hardened. It is not
The entire
hardened.
division can't be bad, and you
Actually,
already
you're
hate the Packers. So
That's right.
you can't hate the whole division. Either the Lions going to come back and win
Actually, I could try.
it. Somebody's got to win that division. They
Somebody
are the
eventually
NFC
does.
East, though.
All right, look, the Bills 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1.
I mean, okay, they're the only 5-1 team in the AFC. The Jets. If I had told you the Jets are going to be 4-2 at this point, what would you have said?
They're 4-2.
Dude,
I would have bought it.
They get a helmet. They get a helmet because I remember last week you were banging.
Everybody gets a helmet.
Everybody
You
gets
get a helmet. You get a helmet. Hey, you showed up. Put a helmet on. You get a helmet.
The AFC West, what I thought, everybody thought it was going to be the best division in football.
Mm-hmm.
Their mediocrity.
Look at the chart. It's hard to believe that the Chargers are 4-2 when they drug through that game against Denver, and you're telling me that's one of the best teams right now.
Their record is 4-2. They don't look like a 4-2 team.
It could have been the opposite, or they could have been 3-3 right there with Denver.
Look at the AFC North. All these 3-3s. Baltimore,
And they're,
Cincinnati.
I mean, and the Bengals are good.
Even Cleveland's not out of it.
So.
They're only one game behind. All right. Then you go to the NFC.
Oh, boy, that's good football there. I mean,
Eagles,
Philly's
man.
out there, right?
Eagles 6-0.
Okay,
Only.
we talked about this too. Outside of Minnesota, I can't. I ran down who they've played, but they haven't had the strongest.
No, they haven't.
season.
Okay, you know what? Let's look at that real quick. Real quick. Look who they played so far.
Oh, there we go. So
The Eagles.
Washington, Jacksonville, Arizona. They did beat Dallas.
Yep. Those are quality
Detroit,
wins.
Washington, Jacksonville, Arizona. So that's
Yep.
four pretty much. If you're looking at the way things look right now, those are laid out
Yep.
victories.
And now look
they go Pittsburgh, Houston, Washington,
Indianapolis.
Colts. I mean, nothing looks tough.
They could run off another 5 or 6
Yeah,
wins.
they're not going undefeated. But,
No, they're not going undefeated. They're going to stub their toes at some point. But
I don't think they're that.
they could go 5 or 6 wins. Okay, so real quick, a couple things. So the Jets. Underrated,
I gotta
overrated?
go overrated. I'm not all in on a 4-2 Jets team yet. Yeah, I'm going over. I mean,
Packers.
Packers.
Underrated,
are-
overrated, or just right?
They're what their record says they are.
Okay.
They're 3-3. They're an average football team. I mean, right? Who have they lost to the? Yeah, they're average.
Giants.
But you know what? I'm impressed with the Giants.
Okay.
They're doing all the right
Right.
things. I
Yeah.
like their coach. Things feel different for the Giants. And that I started to feel that way really last week. The Giants are coming on.
49ers.
I got my eyes on them. Oh, they're over. I don't know what to make of the Niners. Listen, honestly, Doug, like the Niners are, to me, they're garbage. But man, their defense. They could be in the playoffs. They could get in the playoffs as the low
Yeah,
seed
they could.
make a run because
They could.
their defense can be so good, especially when it matters. They can pressure on the quarterback, and all you really need to do is put the ball in Deebo Samuel's hands, and magic's gonna happen.
Okay, one more. Bengals. Underrated, overrated, just right.
The Bengals are. See, they're. I mean, what are they? What
This
are they
is
doing?
tough.
I'm going to say
is
underrated
tough,
because
yeah.
the Bengals are going to win that division.
Yeah,
the Bengals are winning that division. Baltimore, I'm going to say, is overrated. I am so. Listen, the Ravens could be losing 45-0, and Lamar Jackson could make one play, and they would rave about that's what Lamar Jackson can do. He's so great. He's terrible. They're overrated. That's the one you should have said.
Is so
Baltimore.
tough.
Baltimore's overrated.
It is so
Overrated.
tough. Packers overrated.
Are they? I don't even know. They're starting to be viewed as what they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
real quick. Who are the top 5 teams?
All right, top
All right,
5 teams.
go.
This is easy.
Go.
Buffalo and Kansas City are still 1-2.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I now
Buffalo,
got to give
Kansas
it to
City.
Philly. I got to
Yep.
give it to Philly. They're 6-0.
I've got Eagles
How do you
3
not
as well.
put them in the tournament?
Okay,
Then
we got
listen,
the top 3 are the same.
Listen.
Buffalo, Kansas City, Philly.
Minnesota belongs there. Minnesota belongs there, and they're there. They belong there, and then Cincinnati.
I got Minnesota 5. How do you put Cincinnati up there?
How do I put Cincinnati up there?
Yeah.
They're good.
I got the 49ers up there.
That win,
You could ask the same thing about me. How do you put the 49ers there? Yeah, you know what?
I can see how the 49ers, but see, that's what I mean. Top 5 teams, and we're talking 49ers and Vikings?
Well, look, Cincinnati and, the 49ers. 49ers are 3-3.
After Buffalo, Kansas City, and Philly, I don't know. I hope
basing it on potential.
Potential. I'm going to say Minnesota.
Because everybody's 3-3
and
or 4-2.
I'm going to say Joe Burrow. How do I not put Joe Burrow in the top 5? Are you kidding me? That's how.
You make a good point as usual.
All right. Joe Burrow.
All right, let's get to the board.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right.
Locked in.
Brown bag. Who's your brown bag this week?
Listen, and you know what? I'm going to give a helmet to Joe Burrow and the Bengals because that was a tough loss against Baltimore.
You're giving a helmet
on the road.
Wait a minute. You're the one that bangs on me about giving everybody helmets. Everybody gets a helmet.
Well, I didn't give away 5 helmets. I gave away 1 helmet to Joe Burrow and the Bengals to bounce back and win that football game on the road.
Did they show you a lot of heart or something like that?
They won the game. They won the game. That's a road win in the NFL.
I will give you that.
Gosh, somebody tell me that a road win in the NFL is a big deal. Please comment that. If that's not accurate, jeez.
You're right. They're in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Okay.
I'm talking about they went into New Orleans. That's
right. No, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, they went
into
New Orleans.
Oh, they played New Orleans. Take that away. You can't just because they should have beat New Orleans by at least like 7 or 8 points.
They did. They covered.
No, they won by 2.
That was a big win. That was a big road win.
Okay, who's your brown bag?
Oh, that's easy. Boy, this team. Talk about overrated. Anybody that thinks Tampa Bay can still make any kind of a run at this thing, they're nuts. That was losing to Pittsburgh, and it was it was on the road. I'll give them that. It was on the road.
We both are picking for similar things right there because
these were like Super Bowl contenders.
That's right.
Yeah,
Super Bowl contenders. Well, I didn't pick up a Super Bowl.
Well, they were national Super Bowl contenders. They were viewed as right, not by us, but. Yeah, Packers too.
Granted, they both have a lot of injuries, but every team has injuries at this point.
Oh, no. It's nonsense with them losing to the Jets.
They get Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The Packers should be up there. They have deserved the right because they're fake.
Yeah, you've been waiting to put them up there. Oh, man, you could just leave them up there. It's like me and the Browns, right?
Well, you just have a permanent Packer right there.
Me and the Browns.
All right, let's go to the board. Okay, but before we go to the board, we have a special guest this week. We have Christine Lisi from ESPN Radio.
That's our guest picker.
Is our guest picker this week.
Hey,
that's right. Absolutely. Now, Christine, we're trading some notes on Twitter, and she goes, you know what? My picks may not be that good. I go, have you seen my picks lately?
That's a good point. You make a good point. No. All right. Fine. Welcome to the board.
Okay, so this is Thursday evening, so we're usually recording on Wednesday, so we're a little bit late here, so we got to get back so we can enter these in. That's right. Okay, Saints take on the Cardinals. 1.5 by the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I'm going to just... I like Arizona.
I like Arizona as well.
I like Arizona to win this game.
I like Arizona as well.
That surprises me because... Well, it doesn't surprise me because they're the favorite. But it surprises me that I thought for sure you'd go with New Orleans because you don't like Kyler Murray.
Andy Dalton...
You want the coach fired.
No. I'm fine. Yeah. Andy Dalton is horrible in big time games. I mean, with a big audience. He is horrible. If it's Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, he is putrid in those games.
Okay.
Gotta go Cardinals on that one.
All right.
Colts.
You did say you were locked in this week. I told you. I said we're probably going to have a lot of same picks. We'll see here.
Colts take on the Titans. Titans by 3.5.
Man.
Colts are about down.
This is a huge
Jonathan
division
Taylor's
game.
back. Jonathan Taylor's back. Big thing right there.
It's a huge division game. Because this is where we should start to see somebody assert themselves.
Yeah.
And
I completely agree.
In this particular one, I think the Colts have a chance to, after that slow start, kind of get back in the driver's seat for that division.
Can I scare you?
I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going with the Colts
I told
as
you.
well.
I felt like you were locked in. I told you. I said we're going to have a lot of the same picks.
Christine is going with us. We're following Christine is what we're doing here.
The experts.
All right. So. Giants. Impressive with the Giants.
Yeah,
really impressive. They deserve a helmet.
Yes, they deserve it.
They do. They do deserve a helmet.
Anybody that showed up last week. And
Giants fans, we got to show them some love. Right?
No, I did. I gave them some kudos. I've been impressed with the Giants. I told you, something feels different about them. I love their coach.
Giants take on the Jags.
Yeah.
Jags by 2.5.
Wow, yeah, Jags are favored. They're favored for a reason, too. They're favored for a reason. Not enough reason, because the Giants are going to win the game. But
you're going to flip about this one. I'm going Giants, too.
You are locked in. Look at you, Doug.
Okay, Christine.
Doug's turned over a new leaf.
The first one. Okay, we'll see, Christine. But they started out nice. I think the tape's out on them. I mean, they're growing. They're going to be a good team for years to come. But the Giants are just better.
The Jaguars?
Yes, I think they are. I think they're building a good organization down there. Trevor Lawrence is a stud. I mean, you could build around that guy.
Okay. All right.
You don't want to hear that, do you?
Well, I mean, we haven't seen it yet. All
right. Lions take on the Cowboys. Dak is back.
Dak is back. I love the Cowboys.
By 7.5.
I know. I've been loving them. Loving the Cowboys. Do you know what happens in this game?
What's that?
Love the Cowboys. This is one of my favorite plays of the week.
Okay,
because I'm going to tell you right now, the Lions are going to win the game. The Lions are going to win the game. Now, if this is the first time tuning in, if this is your first time tuning in, you see me wearing Lions gear, an old Stafford jersey. One, I don't have love for Stafford. Two, yes, I'm a Lions fan, but this is a serious handicapping show.
There it is.
All right?
Okay.
So, I don't pick the Lions a lot.
No, you don't. You don't pick the Lions enough.
And they're winning this game.
You should be picking them more.
They're winning this game. They're going to win the game.
All right. You know what? I so want to go with the Lions.
Well, you can't win them all.
They've got a good defense. The Cowboys have a very good defense.
So they're going to cover 2 scores.
The Lions have been beat up. I mean, against good defenses the past couple weeks. I mean, there's tape out on them. Look what the Patriots did to them. I mean, it just they ran into a good defense, and this is a good.
You think
defense.
they're going to cover 2 scores? I think the Lions are going to win the game.
Oh my gosh, really? You think the Lions are going to win the game? Are you kidding?
The Lions are going to win the game. The Lions are going to win the game. I'll eat some crow next week for this. Listen,
pour some blue Kool-Aid for you?
I'm just saying we can. I just think they're going to win the game. I'll eat some crow next week if they don't. But this is one game I think the Lions win this one.
I'm interested in this game with you. The Falcons take on the Bengals. Bengals by 5.5.
Mm-hmm. The Falcons 6-0 against the spread. They're playing out of their mind. New coach.
They're running the ball.
Oh my gosh.
They're doing nothing.
Fantastic.
They're doing nothing fantastic.
This is a win for the Bengals.
You think so?
All right, there's a win for the Bengals. They're going to cover, and because they're going to start to take control of that division.
You know, I'm going to go with you on that.
I don't see the Bengals losing maybe 2 more games.
You just sold me on that because by now the tape is out on what the Falcons are doing. They did a great job running the ball against the Browns. They did it last week against the 49ers. Yeah. Who did they? No, yeah, it's 49ers. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Packers.
that 24. That was surprising.
Yeah,
it really was. I did
was.
not see that coming, but. Yeah, this belongs to the Bengals.
Packers take on Washington. Packers by 5.5.
Wow, what a great game. You're fakers, huh? You don't like them, do you? How bad is Washington? Who's quarterback for them?
Taylor Hunke.
That makes them better. Washington is going to cover
actually, it does make
this
them
football
better.
game.
It actually
that makes
does
them
make
better,
them better.
And they're going to battle. Green Bay it's not a fluke that they're struggling.
I hate doing this, but I'm going to go Green Bay just because of Taylor Hunke. I mean, not that he's bad, but it's his first game.
It didn't take him long, did it? It did not take him long to fall right back.
Well, look at this.
Okay.
Have we ever done this? Have I ever been in par with you for the first, 5 games?
That's true.
No,
I take that back.
That's as far as we can go. I mean, look at that.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's solid.
Dude, this is weird.
I thought we were locked.
This is really weird.
Yeah,
this is really weird. Okay.
This will be the telling time.
This is going to be the telling one.
Yeah.
Buccaneers, all kinds of issues. Tom Brady's not in it. His head is just not in this thing, man. He's not in it. Plus, he's old too.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that has anything to do with the way he's playing.
So? I think it is.
He's a professional. He's good at football. He's been doing it his whole life. His home stuff is not.
Yeah, but the home stuff is filled.
This didn't just bubble up. This didn't just bubble up. People have it. Whatever's going on, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
It didn't just arise. Whatever he's dealing with is. I don't affect it.
Okay, plus offensive line's been hurt.
What's affecting his play is that they're not very good, and he's very old, and he's going to start to go downhill. It doesn't matter what happens in his life. Listen, Carolina is going to come.
Even with P.J. Walker?
Yeah, they're better with P.J. Walker. They're better with P.J. Walker.
Okay, where's Christian McCaffrey go to?
I think he's going to stay in Carolina. I don't think anybody's going to give up enough for him.
You don't think so?
Nope. I've heard that they're getting close.
I am going to go with the Bucs. I think they're going to do it.
They're going to cover 10.5 points.
10.5. Yes, they are. They have to do it.
I try. Every week I try. Every week.
So you don't think McCaffrey's going to go anywhere?
Huh?
He's going to stay.
I
would
think he's going to
get rid of him.
there. Yeah. I don't think
I'm thinking either Kansas City or Buffalo. If they can work it out. I mean, there's a lot of contractual stuff. That's the whole thing.
For free. Yep. So,
Kansas City, only because they don't want Buffalo to get them.
Yep.
That's why Kansas City would do that. They restructured a couple contracts this week.
They did.
To free up some cap space.
Yep, they did.
For
Chelsea. Yep, I saw that.
CMAC. CMAC. You heard it here. CMAC to the Vikings. Chiefs.
C-Mac stays in Carolina. Nobody's going to give up enough for him.
Game of the week. Browns take on the Ravens.
Game of
Ravens
the week.
Ravens
by 6.5.
For that
Browns,
division. For that division.
The Browns are so bad. They are so
They are bad.
Bad. They're going to go into Baltimore and they're going to win this
Seriously.
game.
Seriously.
Lamar Jackson is terrible. Baltimore is not good. What are you talking about? I'm the one that said Pittsburgh was going to beat Tampa Bay, and you said the same thing.
Actually,
I told you Pittsburgh was going to beat Tampa Bay.
You did.
Browns.
You don't think they're going to win outright?
I do.
Really?
I do. Yeah. Baltimore's going to be 3-4.
Browns defense is horrible.
Okay.
Myles Garrett is hurt.
You know what we're not doing enough of is we need to be able to cut our take, okay, and then play it back, all right, and then follow up. Hey, you and I talk about my take, like what a fool, because I'm sure I say plenty of stuff that we can go back and be like, wow, you look like a fool right there, but I'm locked in this week. So I sure hope you're not taking.
Have you seen that commercial where it goes up? There's a flag on the play. Oh, we're going to review the tape, and they put Did
you say that? Yeah, I did see that. I have seen that.
That's what we have to do. Right? We have to have it right there. We just go to the monitor. Oh no, you said this.
Yeah, exactly. Because I said the Browns, and I said the Lions.
You know what? Christine and I are locked in on this.
Okay. All right.
It's because the Browns' defense is bad.
Okay.
They're not the best. Not the best. Okay.
We're both going. I thought you turned over a new leaf. I really did.
It's a pretty good leaf. It's fall. Listen, I like the colors I've got.
Favorites.
Oh, get out of here! Wait a minute. You went with most of them too. All right. Let's see about this one.
Did you take Baltimore?
Yes, I took Baltimore. I know it's a meaty number. 6.5.
All right. Okay.
All right. Jets take on the Broncos.
Yeah.
Broncos by 2.5.
Yes.
This one's easy.
Absolutely.
This one's easy.
No-brainer.
This is a no-brainer.
Broncos at home. The Jets are not going to 5-2. Broncos will take care of business and cover this game.
Christine and I are saying, wait a minute.
So locked
You're
in.
going with the favorite?
Yeah.
You're going with the favorite.
I'm going with the home favorite in this one.
So why don't you give yourself flag about going with the
because
favorite?
Because it ain't about the favorite. It's about picking the winner. That's what it's about. I'm locked in. That's what.
No, I'm all Jets. I'll take the points. All Jets.
There's no way the Jets are winning.
Did you see the way that the Jets just manhandled the Packers last week? Just manhandled them.
I might not lose a game. I might not lose a game this week.
Do you want a helmet? Can I give you a helmet?
You know what? I'm getting a helmet next week. That's what we're going to make sure gets a helmet next week is me. Because I'm not losing a game.
Lock of the week right here.
Absolutely
Texans
it is.
Take on the Raiders. Raiders by 6.5. Raiders coming out of the bye.
How are the Raiders a favorite?
Raiders, that game against the Chiefs was their best game of the season.
Yeah.
Okay. Was their absolute best. Okay.
You're right. You play to the level of your competition.
You play level of competition. Yeah. And they're going to take that best game, and this is not the Chiefs they're playing. It's the Texans, right?
So they're going to play to that level, right?
No, they're not going to play.
They're the 6.5 point favorites, so I have a hard time seeing you take the Texans, but I am going to take the Raiders because they're going to win and cover.
Christine is going with the Raiders.
Yeah, there's no way you're taking the Texans.
And guess what? I am going with the Raiders. Yeah. In fact, I'm going with the Raiders so much. This is the Kool-Aid pick.
It pains me.
This is it right here, folks.
That is
the
not
Kool-Aid
the Kool-Aid pick. That's not the one.
I'm picking my Raiders. There you go. Let's see it right here. See that? There you go. We got the Raiders. All right, buddy.
They're killing me. All right. I mean, I'm with you. That's the lock pick. Let's do it. Drink the Kool-Aid. Doug is drinking the Kool-Aid. I want that to go to 5-2. I really, really do.
I want that to go to 5-2 as well. Of course I do. This is it.
I love it.
It's a Raiders fan. It's a Raiders.
I love it.
Raider fans have been all over me about being down on the team, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
This one, this is where they can come back. Okay.
Bring it back. You gotta move.
This is probably the best game of the week.
It absolutely. San Francisco.
The Chiefs take on San Francisco.
I think San Francisco's going to win the game. I think San Francisco's going to win it.
All right. Christine says Kansas City. San Francisco, they had some injuries. They looked really bad last week against the Falcons. I've got to go Kansas City. Kansas City wants a rebound. Kansas City wants a rebound on this one. I mean, that's a hell of a game, man. That is one one heck of a game. I mean, they're going to rebound. They don't like losing. It's as simple as that. All right. You're stunned, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not stunned. I'm really not.
That's true.
I'm really not. I'd be stunned if you took Seattle, is what I would be really stunned about.
Seahawks take on the Chargers. Chargers by 6.5.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers. They've got to play better offense than they did last week. Seattle's going on the road. Seattle's playing great. I do like everything about, but Chargers get a touchdown win here. They should put them on.
I do want to take Seattle.
No,
but
you don't.
everything that you just said, yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
I want to take Seattle.
I didn't say anything besides I'm taking the Chargers.
Christine's going with the Chargers. I'm going to the Chargers. See, now I go with you. And you don't show me any love for going with you.
No, I don't.
I mean, this week I have been with you on so many.
That's not the favorite. Favorite. Double-digit favorite.
All right. Enough said. All right. Steelers take on the Dolphins. Tua's back. Dolphins by 7.5. I don't know how that could be 7.5. I mean,
Steelers.
You know what? I'm going to go with you on that. I'm going to go with you on the Steelers on that. And guess what? Christine's going to go with the Steelers too.
That's a wise pick.
Only because Tua's coming back.
Yeah.
The Steelers defense are going to hem him in. I mean, he's going to be a little bit rusty and all that. So yeah, I think they're not going to win, but it's going to be no.
You want a 3-team money line parlay? Here's the teams that are going to win.
Wait a minute,
Pittsburgh's going to win the game. This isn't my 3-team parlay. I'm just saying, if you want a money line one, this is without the spread.
Okay, go ahead.
Pittsburgh's going to win the game. Detroit's going to win the game. Cleveland's going to win the game.
Wow, you're off the rails, aren't you?
Lock it in. If you happen to have this on tape, save it for future reference.
Okay. Do you feel bad for Justin Fields?
No, he's terrible.
I mean,
He's terrible.
I don't know.
But you know what doesn't happen in the NFL is right. I like the Bears running game.
Taking on the Patriots by 7.5.
Yep, Bears covered. That's going to be a football game. Yep.
This is tough because of that defense.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I guarantee he takes the Patriots. I'm just guarantee he takes the Patriots.
I'm taking the Patriots. I am taking the Patriots. Because you know what the Patriots are going to do? They're going to do what they did to the Lions a couple weeks ago. They're just going to demoralize them with the defense.
I like the
and they're going to cover
pick.
that.
I like the Kool-Aid pick.
Yeah. What about these ones?
You
like all the ones I'm the same as you?
No. No, I respect your opinion and your analysis. Just sometimes I just like to see you step out of your comfort zone a little. That's the only thing.
I did a couple of those. I took the Steelers.
That's a good pick. That's probably.
Let's see. Took the Jets.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what it's all about.
All right,
yeah, 3-team parlay. We got to roll. Let's go. We're out of here. We got to get out of here.
Okay, go.
I am going with. I've been riding the Bengals. We're going to take them again, guys.
You pick them every week.
Yeah, I like them. They've been covering. We're going to take it. Listen, I'm going with the Giants. I like the Giants.
I like
to win that game.
I like that.
Listen, I'm also going to go Denver.
Oh, I don't like that one.
He's going to win that game at home. Yes, they are. There's your 3-team parlay.
At least we get 2 of the 3. Okay, you put $5 down me for each of those 3.
Yep.
And then on the Raiders, man.
You got it.
You got it. Dude, this is awesome.
Man, let's go. Hey, Christine, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Go follow her on Twitter.
Absolutely.
If you haven't already, what's her other?
Listen to ESPN Radio.
Cookies.
Hey, if you go to Cookies by Christine, she makes the best. She just posts on Twitter all the time of these scrumptious just cookies and just sweet. Christine,
let's do it.
I need to work on that.
Thanks for joining us. Let's go. I'm locked in, guys. 3-team parlay. Hey, follow us. Like us. Like us.
That's right.
We need more likes.
Like us. We need likes.
And
go out to ESPN. You can still join.
Pick some.
You got it?
Pick some winners. We're out.
So, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
You got it.
Now.
Pick some winners.
You got it. Hey, man.
Let's go.
We'll see you.
All right.
Bye.